Hi, today I will talk about the SANGFOR IAM version 11.0 of the WeChat authentication. The WeChat authentication from IAM allow users to authenticate via WeChat. Users can scan the QR code download from the IAM or search the particular WeChat ID in order to follow the official account to be authenticated by the IAM. Later, we will configure the WeChat authentication according to this topology that the mobile devices will be authenticated by the IAM with the mobile IP of 192.200.19.99 and the IAM IP of 192.200.19.176/24. The mobile devices will be using WeChat authentication in order to access the internet. We can see here that in this situation, the mobile device will first need to scan the QR code of the official account or search its WeChat ID in order to be able to get the internet access. After scanning the QR code or search the WeChat ID, users will need to follow the official account and IAM will then authenticate the users and let them to access the internet. In our case, the WeChat ID that we are going to use is SANGFOR12345. First, we will need to access the IAM web UI. After accessing the IAM web UI, in order to configure for the external authentication server, we will now navigate to the authentication. Under the authentication, click the external authentication server. Next, click Add and add for the WeChat-based authentication. For the name of this authentication, we will use the name of SANGFOR WeChat. The company abbreviation in our case will be SANGFOR12345. Now check the Follow Us on WeChat option and also check the Scan QR code option to enable users to follow the official account for authentication. The WeChat ID for QR code will be SANGFOR12345. Now we can click the Download QR code button to download the QR code image for this WeChat ID. After the browser pop up the notification, just save it on the local computer. This QR code can be used by that particular company to print out and paste around the company area so the users can scan and get the WeChat authentication. The other setting, leave it as default. Click Commit to finish configuring the WeChat authentication. Last step, we will need to configure the authentication policy. Now navigate to the authentication policy, click the Add button to add a new policy. In this case, the name of the policy will be WeChat Authentication Policy. In this case, for the IP address, we will be using the IP of 192.200.19.99, which is the IP for the mobile device. Endpoint type, leave it as default. Go to the Authentication Method tab. For the authentication method, leave as default, which is the local password. Authentication server we choose for the WeChat server we created just now, and uncheck for the local user database. For the captive portal, we leave it as the default setting. As for the action, we will add this user to the WeChat group. For the Add User Account option is used to save the credential of the user into the IAM. The automated binding is to bind the IP address. In our case, we will leave it default. Click Commit to finish configuring the WeChat authentication. So that when user access the internet, IAM will prompt up this page. Shows that use either one of the methods to log in and get authenticated, which are the scan QR code using WeChat, or follow the WeChat account by searching the WeChat ID. Users will just need to follow the WeChat account through scanning the QR code provided by the company or search the particular WeChat ID in order for them to access to the internet. That's the end for this video. Thank you for watching.